Hello, hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to do a continuation of the last video because I'm considering it part one and this will be part two. I never really got anything done on that last page to show you, so I wanted to show you more that I completed. Here is a page in my winter journal, and it's another one. It's a freebie from Scrapbooking with Me, and it was a kit that can't remember her name, but she does all the kits for them, the freebies and the calendars. But it was very pretty. Had butterflies and doilies and some words behind it. I created this little pocket here myself with just a scrap paper and a doily and some pieces from one of the freebies. There's a little sticker frame that I had behind there just to get rid of it. And this was a piece from the same kit. It had some birds on one part of it. And I did the snowflake background on the back there. Let's see, what else have I got? Something more interesting. Well, I do love these little galoshes. This is out of the My Porch Prints kit that I don't have it on my screen right now, so I can't remember what it's called. But I did a little collage right here with a label, the stamp, piece of lace, a die-cut snowflake. So I just kind of fancied that up. This pretty little deer is looking up at that. That's part of the My Porch Prints kit as well. This has a gorgeous little bird over here. I think that's a chickadee. He's a chickadee. And this is from the other kit that I was using. I wasn't crazy about the yellowy. I'd rather have blue. And I wrote on the back of there, and I tucked it in. Okay, I think that's all we'll go for today. Let's get to it. I want to show you what I've got done so far, which isn't much more, but it it's better than what was before. I've also readjusted my camera, so I moved it down, so I hope I don't cut off the bottom anymore, because I was noticing I was doing that. Now, this is a thing that I got way back when from HSN, and I really liked the different fonts that was in here and such, so I picked this saying right here out. And I also picked this little flower here out, and I stamped it over here on the left. It was an empty hole. Now, I put that, that texture paste over here, the crackle texture paste, and it did crackle for me, but I had to peel a lot of it off. The real thick area, I had to peel off because it was not going to stay on there. And I'm not even sure that this is going to stay on there. I might have to put a little bit of something over the top of it. But that's about what I got up to so far on this side. But I do have a distressed crayon that we're going to go over. I did a couple of these already just to test to see if it would stay on there, and it seems to be. So we'll distress this one and these up here with this walnut stain distressed crayon. And over here on this side, I did take my StazOn and I did the stamp down through here. You can kind of see it. I did this way, and then I did that way, and then I did that way, and I was trying to make a little wedge design. So I did feel like I needed that little bit of black, because this is going here. I really wish that was showing, but it's not that much. But this is what's going to happen here, and I think I'm going for fabric tack. Because since I've got the embossed areas there, I am not sure if my art glitter glue is going to have a good hold on it. So we're going to go for this and see how she runs. All right, I'm going to go right there. I'm going to try to go in the center. Ooh, I really love how this turned out. And I'm not even that sad about this. That kind of turned out very interesting as well, though I did cover up some of my really pretty grunginess. Lots and lots of grunginess. Okay, while this side is drying, we're going to go on this side here with my crayon. And, oop, I done got water kind of here, there, and everywhere. But I got a little bit of water on this stamp block. It'll come out. Anyhow, we're going to take this off. Rub a little bit of this on here. And here and here. I think there's a little bit still left there. I don't have too much. Alright, let's see what we can do. You put a little bit of water on your finger, and then you start rubbing. And it rubs down in there, in the cracks, and then you can actually take more off. Rub it around to where you need it to be. You might even have to add more crayon. Oh, there we go. I didn't have enough water on my finger. That really gets it around. Okay, then I'm going to go up here to this one and smooth that out. Ooh. Do a little bit more here. Now I can actually get on here with some water and rub away some of this if I think it's too much. This texture paste was supposed to be picking up some of the color underneath, and it did to a certain extent, but not enough. Now see, when I dab that off, I'm getting a nice bunch of grunge down in the cracks there. I don't want to take off too much, but alright, let's see what we can do down here. I'm just dibby-dabbying. You can see it's getting brown on my paper towel. But this is what I wanted. Alright, now don't really know that I want that much here, but maybe so. This is where I peeled that part off. So maybe I'll grunge it up a little bit with some more crayon. There we go. Yeah, it kind of needed it. You can see where it's kind of white around the outside edge here. And let's see if we can get some more of that crayon on there. I got a pack of the, I guess, neutral colors. So I didn't know, I figured these would work the best for me because I didn't know what to do with any of those colored ones. But I do see a lot of people use them. And from what I understand, I thought once they were dry that they were permanent. I may be thinking of something else, though. Well, it's water reactive. Nope, I don't see anything about being permanent, so I guess I have to be careful. Just kind of careful with that. Alright, let me wipe this off and put that kind of up above us. I'm not sure that I'm going to need it for anything else. And I'll put this away. I did get me some more stencils. I did a little shopping the other day on Black Friday. I got me some Tim Holtz. I didn't get anything on sale, but I did get some goodies. Alright, here's something else I wanted to show you. Oh, let me get this out of the way. I was playing around with this piece, and it's a photo paper, glossy photo paper. So I had sprayed a little bit on it, and so I said, well, let me do some more, because I thought I was going to use the rest of that texture paste up on here, but that stuff was gone. It was just too far gone. So anyhow, I had some walnut stain oxide, some of the vintage photo oxide. I did some more of that yellow in a distress spray, and I think I picked a couple others, like the hickory smoke and what was that other one? Oh, let me find it. This one, ice spruce, and that's just a spray stain as well. And that's the really dark part that you're seeing here. Well, anyhow, so the oxides put this film on here, so I've been wiping it off. And it's turning out really cool. Look at that. I just kind of sprayed away. Now, see, I'm just rubbing at it. And I guess it just filmed up or beaded up whatever the oxide part of the spray is. And I'm just kind of rubbing it off. And I really like the back or the bottom of this. And I'm trying to think what I would use it for. But isn't that cool looking? Just accidental things. I've seen a lot of people using alcohol ink on these things, and I thought, You know, I'm just going to try regular ink and see what that does, but isn't that a cool effect? I mean, you wipe to a certain point and it doesn't come off anymore. So, I guess that's it. That's what she looks like afterward. So, I'm either going to make some cool pockets, a side tuck, or something out of that. So, it will go into the book somewhere. I really like that. Okay. I like to share that stuff with you guys in case you want to try that yourself. Now this page is done. I'm not really sure of anything I'm doing over here. I may eventually think of something that I can do in this area that'll be a tuck or you know, yeah, a tuck. It'd be mostly a tuck. So I'll find something that'll go there. And so this page is done. I have my tuck here. I've got a plan for this side. Then we're going to flip it, and around here I took a stencil that I had that was like a bee comb, and I went around here with my ground espresso, and then I went and used the other part of that stencil to do this little grungy spot design with black. So I did that over top of this here. This got glued down, I think, in the last video. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this, though. I'm not as crazy about it as I was. So it may get some spray on it. It may get something to grunge it up. That green is just too bold for me. I think that's what it is. So I got something else I'm going to do there. Now here, I'm planning on doing a doily. I'm going to take this doily, and you see I kind of went around like that when I planned on using this. It's probably going to get cut in half, but I need to do something else to it. I don't know whether I want it to be a tuck. I think I just want it to be on the page. But I did want to put this on it. I've had this for a while. It's a cute little dandelion. And I really like these two little stalks there. And I figure I'd put them up there like that. I may take this one and do like a little ghost impression, you know, somewhere on here as well to tie it all in together. So let's go ahead and get this stamped. And I put away my stamp block that I'm going to need. Is this going to work? Nope, need a long one. I really need to clean these stamp blocks. I've got them kind of nasty. All right, I'll take that off. I did write down where I got this stamp. It was Michael's. Stampendous. Okay. It was a long time ago, though, so I don't even know if they've got anything like this anymore. All right, here we go with this, and we're going to use the black. Wait a minute, I didn't get it all the way on there. There we go. So, we're going to try to get it over on this side. Let's fold it to where we want it. About right there. And we're going to fold it. And then we're going to cut it. And get the rest of it out of the way. Okay, I can use this somewhere else. I did wonder about using that over here to hide some of that. Ugh. I'm just not not sure what I'm going to do with that. All right, before we put this down, we're going to go ahead and stamp it. Let me get my black ink. I think I want it to be black. And let's go on here like this. And put it down about right there. That's good. See how good this stamps. It probably should. I know tea bag stamps really well. Oh, there we go. I don't care that it's a little grungy. You know, that's the way we want it. So we're going to now go and, yeah, that'll fit. Take this one and do a sort of a little ghosty print. And it can be dark, it can be light. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, we're going to put like one maybe here. Like that. Yeah. And then we're going to put one down or up here. Why not up here? And we're actually going to go off the page. because that will add interest instead of you doing it all on the page. And we'll go down here and we'll do one coming in. How about that? Yeah. Oh, oh. I actually got it on my board, but you know, this board has had it. It needs a good cleaning. Oh, I've got one of those silicone things, but I don't know that it would work well because it's long. And I should clean that off. Okay. So, okay, I couldn't resist. I had to cut some of this photo paper, and I'm going to use it over here. I'm going to cut like a little half moon shape. It's going to get glued down there, just on this side. And I've got an idea of what I want on the outside of it. My buddy Beverly Nielsen sent me this cool material. I ripped a little bit of it, so I know it will rip. I might have to cut a little bit because those hairs are not wanting to cut through. But anyhow, she sent me that, and she sent me all of these gorgeous little black papers. Oh, look at them. I got glitter. I've got texture. I've got sewn lines. Another embossed. Look at that. Thank you, Beverly. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. My mom would love that. She loves multicolors. So anyhow, we are going to take and cut this into just a rough half moon. But I love, let's go from this side, because I love all these dots. And we're just going to go just like this. Rough is best when it's grungy. So, yep, I think that's as good as it needs to get. I'm always wanting to make it perfect, though, you know me. So, now, what we need to do is we need to glue this down. Where's my edge? Here it is. Need to glue this down. And then I'm going to have to, let's do it this way. Let's just rip it out. Let's do it that way. Because I didn't know how these hairs are going to react for me. I want to go down a little further. There. And then we're going to rip across. We have to trim hairs as we go. There we are. I've got an idea for this flower here that I used the other day in these little pieces, so we'll be working with them as well. And what we want to do is we want to glue this all the way down to this, and I think the old fabric tack is coming into play again. So let's do that. I don't know that I want that to be white on the edge, though. There we go. Now, let's put the fabric tack down. And this is going to make us a cool little tuck. Alright. This has to get glued down all the way, but when I glue it down, it's only going to be a line that's glued. Ugh. Got that all over my table. And you know what? I think I know how to help this. Okay, I took a piece of scrap paper and cut it that same size. And what we're going to do is just glue it to the back side. And it's going to sandwich our piece. I hope everybody is doing well and doing good after their Thanksgiving holiday. If you're not well, I hope you're getting better. It's a bad season out there. I know the winter is supposed to be bad, and I guess it's going to make it bad for all these things that are going around in the air. My I heard from something. I don't know if it was my mom or somebody that I learned that if you cut open an onion, split it in half and set it in the room, it will suck up bacteria and things that are in the air. And I mentioned something like that to Dad the other day. And he was telling me that his mom, who that's who I'm named for, Rhoda. She would take, and if somebody was sick, getting sick, or was already sick, she would make a bunch of onions, cut them up, fry them in probably bacon grease. Who knows? It probably was bacon grease. And anyhow, then she would fix either eggs or something else to mix the onions in and have them eat it. So it was like their version of a get well kind of situation with onions. I kind of like that. I am going to trim down this edge because that's going to be in the... Sorry, I took it over there and trimmed it. So it'd fall in the trash can. But yeah, that was her version of using onions. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use this again to go down through here and glue this one edge. All right, and before we do that, I've got this one stamp that's a splat, and it came out of that same kit that I used the script out of. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can get that up underneath of here. I think this is a good spot for it. Is that good? Oh yeah. Maybe one at the bottom. And I'll use the opposite end that won't show the same thing. There we go. Now I'm going to put this down about right here. Make sure I don't get into the crease fold there. I wanted that little bit of black to stick out from underneath of it. I really needed that. But this is the stamp pad, the Crafter's Companion, and I was using that one that came out here. And then we were using this the other day for, or the other video for the script. All right, so let me get this out of the way. And what I have here, I've got this flower that was from me cutting out some stuff, and I actually went over it with a little bit of ground espresso so it was darker, but I think I would like to put that on here. And then I have this Enjoy Life. It was on a piece of a brown paper bag. Now this was from the other day, and I trimmed off from the stapled pocket, but I think I'm going to do that with it. And then we're going to put that down here with the flower. And don't worry about getting up to the edge with any of your glue, because it's always best to be able to roll stuff back. And I think I might just take a little bit here and rip it. And just give it a little bit of ink. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're probably going to put this down first. Gosh, that's covering up all my good grunge. Maybe we'll put it over here a little bit. Yeah, something like that. You know, you got to cover a few things up. I'm always one that doesn't want to do that. All right, let's go up here like that. Try to follow the edge. Yeah, about like right there. That's good, that's good. Now we're going to take our flower. I got one more little bird that when I did the die cuts the other day to try to get a few things set up for these different pages. Oh, we'll figure out what to do with him. I wonder if he would be good over here on this other page. I'll give him an audition here in a second. But everybody, all my subscribers, new subscribers, faithful old subscribers, all my viewers, I really appreciate you coming, spending time, watching me either do good or bad. Oh gosh. It never fails with me. It's either good or bad. Oh, all right. Let's see what about this little bird here. Oop. I still got another little piece of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But yeah, I got this little bird. I don't know if he would go good here or not. Would he go good here? Oh my goodness. Okay, he's going to be another page. So, anyhow, are we done today? I think we might be. It's almost 30 minutes. I still haven't figured this page out here. And you know what? I may make it like a book page. And I may spray some book page and then put it over this and do something that way. It'll strengthen it. It was never thick paper to begin with, but you could see about things out under the edge a little bit. That might be what I do. So I'll show you that on the next video and let you see how that works out. Oh, and here. I wanted to show you this one from the other day where I stapled the pocket together. I did a little bit of black thread and I found this little button kind of thing that I had. It's got a butterfly on it, and I thought, well, that works really good with that. It brings some of the black down. Plus it goes with the circles, and then I stapled this piece of burlap. I kind of threaded a bunch of the strings out of it, but that really turned out good. I really like how that works. And then, you know, you got the back you can write on, and then you just tuck it right back down in here. And that's all she wrote. All right. Well, thank you for everything, for watching, for liking and commenting. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.